What's going on, guys? Jada Black here. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. I want to talk about Draya Michele. I want to talk about Jalen Green. Let's get to the truth behind this BS. Listen, I spoke about the situation these two had where they were outside, I think, a New York Fashion Week event. And this was in New York. And they got into a bit of a verbal altercation. She was trying to get at him like she was trying to fight him. And he told her that he hated her, but things seemingly has simmered down, and now they are packing on the PDA, trying to show everybody that they still like and love each other. I don't believe it for a second. You know, here you have a 40-year-old woman who has been ran through in the industry. When I say this woman has been ran through in the industry, this woman has been ran through in the industry. She has. And now you see, and this has become a trend, and maybe I'll do a video or a live stream on it. And I'm going to talk about the trend of 30-something-year-olds who are targeting NBA players or NFL players who are in their early 20s, who are just straight out of college, don't really know what's going on in the world, and they're getting with these guys, right? And that's what Draya did. She linked up with Jalen Green while she was still dating someone else, and that actually cost her a home. She was dating an NFL player. I made a video on it, and you know, they were dating each other, and then the infamous photos went viral where she's walking around with Jalen Green, and she was trying to get this home. He was gonna, I guess, give her the home or sell her the home. He decided that he wanted her out of that home, and she tried to fight him, but I think he ended up getting her out of there. And that was because of her trying to have both men at the same time. I guess her relationship with the other gentleman was winding down, and she decided that she was going to work on building something with Jalen Green so that she'll have a landing spot. And that's what she did, because she's a survivor. You know, she will do whatever it takes to have a place, you know, for herself or have something, right? And the thing is, even at 40, she's not bad to look at whatsoever. That has never been Draya's problem. Draya's problem is that she is broken. She's when they say for the streets, she is a veteran of the streets, right? She has another child by an NFL player, Lando Scandrick. So she has a child by an NBA player and an NFL player, ex-NFL player, right? So she's all about trying to get with the famous guy with money. On top of that, being on reality television, she's stuck. She's stuck in the game forever. She's going to be a part of the game forever, right? That's where she is. So she's trying to convince everybody that she is really good with Jalen Green, and that verbal altercation that they got into, that means nothing. You know, even though that was the first one we've seen of them, right? They hadn't even been dating that long. What, they've been dating for like maybe over a year, a little over a year. And now they're fighting in New York on the sidewalk. He telling her that he hates her. This is where we at with Draya. This is where she finds herself, looking ridiculous. Now let's go to this post. The Shade Room actually posted this. Let's see. A day after Draya Michele and Jalen Green had folks online wondering if they was in trouble, if there was trouble in paradise, they seemingly confirmed that everything is all good. The Shade Room peeped pics of the both of them at a fight party in NYC for the Terrence Crawford-Canelo Alvarez match on Saturday, September 13th. They were looking mad booed up, with Draya wrapping her arms around Jalen while he went in for a kiss. It was like it was written in the script, right? Neither of them has addressed their now viral argument, but these pics are suggesting that it was probably just a minor issue. So you have a man who's what, 22, arguing with a woman who's 40, twice his age. We would never, ever allow a 40-year-old man to be on the sidewalk arguing with some 20-year-old girlfriend without calling it out. And people don't want to call this out. People don't want to call this out because they like Draya. They think that she's cool. They think that an industry pass around is cool. This is where their minds is. She is an industry pass around. That's where she, and now she has to go date 20-year-old NBA players who got traded, by the way. Jalen Green got traded from the Houston Rockets because they didn't believe in him. They didn't believe that he could be the future of the franchise. So they would rather trade him for an older Kevin Durant who they feel like can bring way more value than Jalen Green. So Jalen Green should be focused on his NBA career before he becomes a journeyman, where he's going from this team to that team to that team to this team because he's not focused on basketball. Let's get to some comments. Oh, she must have bought him some ice cream. Are they trying to convince us or themselves? Another person wrote, y'all act like y'all never told someone you love, y'all hate them, and still proceeded with life with them. That's how half of y'all got stuck with y'all BMBD. Well, I mean, if one person is 40 and the other person is 22, maybe, you know. Another comment says, that's why I stay out of people's business. Another comment says, the I hate you tells me everything I needed to know. Another comment says, was this before or after the I hate you? Another comment says, remember, you're trying to convince yourself, not us. Who y'all are when you're not posing in is what matters. Another person wrote, y'all in here like y'all never been in a relationship. Couples do argue. Another person wrote, okay, don't force it now that we saw what we saw, LOL. Well, I mean, if you're dating a 40-year-old and you're in your early 20s and y'all only been together for what, like a year or so? I don't even think they've been together that long. So if you're already arguing, what does that tell you? And that's not the only argument they've had. They've probably had a lot of arguments because they're such an odd couple. The guy just seems like he wants to do other things besides TikTok videos with her, right? I remember I did that video about the TikTok, the video where if he got something right, he would take her on a shopping spree. No, if he got something wrong, he'd take her on a shopping spree or something like that. Or she could make the water disappear, he'd have to take her on the shopping spree, right? Like this nonsense from, again, a 40-year-old woman in Arrested Development. Jalen Green himself is probably in Arrested Development. You know, ever since Jalen Green was caught on video doing that very weird thing with his teammate, he's been trying to show y'all he's straight. And this is why not only did he get Draya pregnant, he got another woman pregnant at the same time. Kind of like what you see with Stephon Diggs, trying to over show y'all that they like women. You know, it's all about women, right? So someone said that's the vibes that they get from this. They're trying to overcompensate. So he's in this relationship with her just to show y'all he like women. Bro, you could be with anybody. But, you know, I guess with Draya, it can be more public and more out there, you know. But like I said, man, why even put yourself through this? You should be focusing on basketball. Focus on being the best basketball player you can be, instead of trying to be in some weird social media relationship with somebody who a lot of these dudes done been with. You know, they got stories about Draya. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts. Like this video and share it. Make sure y'all follow all the socials in the description. But I'll see y'all in the next one.